Welcome to today's tutorial. With AI text generator and Canva application, we'll create a storybook for children like this one I just designed. The first step is to get your short story. Go to ChatGPT or Meta AI or any other AI text generator of your choice and generate a short story with moral lesson for children. I have here my short story copied from Meta AI. Now go over to Canva, whether your mobile or web application. On the site, type storybook. Click on the blank page. This will open a page that is an appropriate size for a storybook. Next step, I will change the background color or click on the color panel. I will select this color. Once that is done, we'll add frame to place pictures needed for our story. For that, we'll head to the element section, scroll down and locate the frame section. Click on see all, locate the blob section. I'll select this shape to place my image in it. Browse these many shapes and select any one of your choice. Now I'll select and copy the first section of my story, come over to the text section, add a heading and paste my first section of the story. I'll add once upon a time to it. That didn't come with the generated story. I'll select the Comic Sans as my font style, adjust my text once more, and then head to the element section, down to the AI image generator, and paste my prompt. Based on our storyline, I want to generate an image of a little lion that roars softly. I'll select this, increase the size, and then I will hover the image over the frame to take the shape of the frame. I'll click on Add Page to bring in page 2. Then head straight to the element section, down to the frame section and to the blob section and bring in a frame of my choice to hold the image for the second section of the story. I'll resize and drop in my preferred position, of course. Now head back to the element section once again, but this time around to the AI image generator. We place the prompt from the first section of our story with that of the second section of our story. Hit the generate button. Okay, I will select this. Okay, increase the size as usual and hover it around the frame to take the shape of the frame. Okay, I will increase the size of our frame. Next is to copy the second section of our story. Come over to the text section, add a heading, and paste the second section of our story. And click on the add page to bring in the third page once again and repeat the same steps of going to the element section and bringing in our frame from the frame section, and also going back to the element section once again on the AI image generator, replacing the prompt from the second section of our story with that of the prompt from the third section of our story. Hit generate, after which I will select my preferred image, increase the size and hover it over the frame to take the shape of the frame. Add a heading from the text section and paste the next section of the story which the image illustrates. I'll add page 4 and I'll bring in 2 frames. For this section of the story where Leo was trying to warn the others but could only produce a tiny meow, but luckily the owl was able to hear him and warn the others. So we'll come over to the element section, down to the AI image generator to generate an image for this section of the story. I'll select the second generated image and then hover it over the face frame to take the shape of this frame. Okay, I'll also generate an image for that of the owl and I'll select this one and hover it over the frame to take the shape of the frame. I'll adjust and position the frame to my preference. Next, I'll head to the text section, add a heading, and then paste the section of the script this image represents. Format the text to my preference, and next I'll click on add page to add page 5. Repeat the same steps, go to the element section, bring in our frame from the frame section. On the AI image generator, I'll paste the prompt to generate image that illustrates the next line of our story. Okay, I'll select this, resize, hover it over the frame to take the shape of the frame. Next, I'll head to the text section and click on add heading Then paste the section of the story that represents the image generated. Format your text to your preference. I just did mine according to my preference, and then add a page for the last section of the story. Okay, I'll bring in my frame, adjust and position it right. I'll bring in my generated image, which will illustrate the text I'm yet to bring in. Then increase the size and hover it over the frame to take the shape of the frame. Then adjust and position our generated image. Next, we'll head to the text section and bring in the last section of the story. Then I'll format my text, and this is all we'll have. Now add some transparent elements to your storybook to beautify it. Go to the element section and search for palm leaves. Okay, I'll select this and flip it horizontally. Okay, then click on the transparent panel and then reduce the intensity of the transparency. I'll do the same for this. Go to the element section, select this flower, and then reduce the intensity of the image. I'll pick this butterfly element from the element section, then reduce the intensity and place it to my desired position, and do the same for this as well. I would like to add a front page to my storybook. To do that, go to the design section and then scroll down under the template panel. I'll select this one I just stumbled upon. This has about 32 pages, so you can select any page and modify it to your liking. So all I wanted is just the front page, so I'll add it to my element and then bring it forward, or modify this element and place mine to suit my story. So I will change the name through the text section. Then from the element section, bring in uh, the lion, and then I can change the flowers uh, element there if I want. I prefer leaving it as it is. So this is what we have. Please subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share. So our storybook is now ready. Next is to export and convert it into a flipbook. To do that, I'll click on the share button and then select download and leave our file type to a PDF print, and then select download. To convert our PDF storybook to flipbook, come over to flipbookpdf.net and upload our just downloaded PDF from Canva, and then click on convert now. Okay, this converts our PDF storybook into a flipbook. Okay, I'm providing with the link to access it. Okay, as you can see, this is the storybook we just created in Canva and saved as PDF, or you can as well leave it as PDF, whichever one is still okay. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, please. Thank you in advance.